In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to stop rushing in the downswing, and it's going to be with one simple drill. So no more slices, no more weak shots, no more poor miss hits. This one drill is going to fix it all for you. I'm Jonathan Chown with JChownGolf. Let's show you this drill so we can stop rushing in the downswing. So guys, to do this drill to really stop us rushing in the downswing, this is what we need to do it with. We need a towel or something like a rope. But you can see with this towel, I've kind of just rolled it up, duct tape, either side and one in the middle so it stays quite nice and in structure. So a big rope will be perfectly fine. And how this works is we put it over our back, just like that, just like you're putting it over your shoulder going to the beach or something. And then what we're doing from there, we're rotating up to the top of our backswing. So we're getting in our top of the backswing position. Things to notice is you don't really need to worry too much about your left arm being bent because we've got to grip it somehow. That won't seep into your golf swing and become a habit. And all we need to do from here is we need to rotate in the downswing, but we also need to keep this on my back for as long as possible and stop just post impact. See, like that. See how I'm keeping it on my back for as long as possible. I'm letting the rest of my body go. I'm letting my hips go. I'm letting my torso go. But this is staying on my back for as long as possible in the downswing. That's really going to give me an excellent sequencing move in the downswing. So just over my back, if I do it slow, it's going to see how my hips are going. My mid-torso area is rotating, but this towel is staying on my back, and it's really only to about here is when it starts coming and I fire through, because our proper downswing sequence is we're getting up to the top of our backswing. We're rotating with those hips, rotating with that mid-torso, so stomach area, and it's only really when our shaft gets parallel to the ground is when our upper body rotates through. So a lot of you guys will be rotating too hard from the top. If we rotate too hard from the top with this towel, what's going to happen? It's going to smack the ground really far behind the golf ball, and we're just not going to feel all that powerful. So for us to do it properly, we've really got to make sure that hips are going, mid-torso is going, all this twist, all this torque going in there, and then letting this stay on our back for as long as possible, letting it go. So ideally, we don't want to be hitting the ground at all with it. God, it almost hits you back in the face when you put it back on your back. So the same thing again. That's exactly what you need to be doing here, guys. So one more there. So when we've had that feel here, if I just put that back down on the muddy ground, what we need to do from there, that same feeling. So you're going to see here now, I'm going to be having a much better move of my body. My hips are going to be fine. My mid-torso is going to be going, but my upper body is going to be staying very, very passive. Another good way to think of it here, guys, is I'm going to be turning with all this part of my body. But you're going to see, if I really do it slow motion, chest is still looking at the camera for a long time, isn't it? Where my zipper is, where my microphone is, still pointing at the camera until just about shaft parallel, and then we whip through the golf ball. So that same feel. If you, I mean, you'll look funny doing it at the driving range for sure, but you know, some good things we can do with golf, we will look a little bit funny doing. So if it's making you better, don't matter. So what we've got to do here, same feeling. It's like I'm keeping this on my shoulder, on my back for as long as possible, then firing it through the golf ball. Same feeling here. And you can really feel a really good whip through the golf ball, a really good turn through there. So really that same feeling, getting those hips to fire, getting like mid-torso area to fire, and then the chest just goes through last minute. We don't want to be rotating from the top with that chest. Don't want to be hitting it with our shoulders. We want to be hitting it with our midsection area, and then making sure we're getting that tension, that torque from the upper body rotating through. God, that you really feel a hell of a lot of speed. You can also almost see the mat slightly moving because I'm using the ground a little bit better there. So if I grab that again so you guys both have another little look, over the shoulder, onto the back, rotate up, and then we just know lower body, mid-torso area, and then chest. Don't want to be hitting that ground. That's how we do it, like flinging it through. Imagine, it's almost like a medieval flail, isn't it? You're trying to really flail something down there. A shock put is a good way of watching people. Well, you know, the shock putters, when they'll be moving through just as they're about to throw, you're going to see all their body going, but this area isn't going yet. You've got to create that twist, got to create that torque to get that good downswing sequence and get in there. really good one to do. And that's where a lot of the misconception comes in here, guys. When people will be getting fast and quick in the downswing, it will almost be feeling like that the whole body is going too quick. Well, that's nonsense, because if you're going too quick in the downswing, you'll be hitting the ball miles. So it's not that your body's moving too fast, it's a certain part of your body is moving too quick. So once you calm down this area for a great drill like this, loads of other benefits to it as well, then you're going to be moving the rest of your body great and adding that club head speed at the right time, not at the wrong time. So guys, really simple drill. Get yourself a hold of a beach towel, something like that. Even a long rope will be great. Have some good practice with that and you'll be hitting the ball way better. So if you like that video, of course, click that like button. And as well, if you want more golf instruction just like this, nice, simple, to the point, click that subscribe button, and as well, hit that bell button too to be notified every time. So let's get our downswing sequenced properly so we can stop rushing our downswing.